Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Clemster. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big...
Bring the pressure, and down he goes. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Suddenly, off the interception, it's 1st and goal for this offense. Toss play to the outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. It's a quick run. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up. They've moved into the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. The pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He shreds the tackle. Got the first down and still motoring. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, everybody in the stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing is they were able to pop a big run like that. And if you're the defensive coordinator, it's got to be one of the most frustrating things.
And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Hands off to the fullback. Breaking tackles. Showed off his stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to throw. It's Shaw. He'll throw it now. Grab down the middle. It's Walters. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
That completion makes it second and medium. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Sticking with the running game. Tackle made after just a short gain. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third down, he drops to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It will bring up fourth down now.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Down. He's throwing for it. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. He'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying to find room. It's Singleton. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Okay, it's third down after that run. Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Him back, looking to throw for the first down.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. And here he goes.
Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. The handoff to the back.
End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Alabama.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's Shaw. Pressure is coming. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. The Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. To keeper trying to get to the marker.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Tailback takes the handoff again. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Using his legs on the scramble. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. He'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Breaks into the clear. He make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Running with purpose. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. To throw, it's Shaw. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down. Longhorns will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. The pocket breaking down, and he throws his third interception of the day. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
And set. Here's second down. Play fake, looking to throw the football. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. And they're trying to punch it in here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
so far for this offense. Now it's 2nd and goal. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, you lose the battle to line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. They'll run the option. QB decides to keep it here. Ball is into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
And the point after is right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They're going to run it. Finding some room at the 25. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He'll take a deep shot here. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. They bring him down, a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
This defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
Start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Dropping back, it's Shaw. The pass rush closing in. And the junior decides to pick up the 1st down himself. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. Texas. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Alabama offense onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. And the wideout goes in motion. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Going backwards to open up this series. 2nd down and 16 now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a short completion of the big tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, it's a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the 2nd half. Made some good adjustments, good awareness there on that 3rd down play. And now it sets up a 4th down.
And it's taken right around the 35. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Touchdown, Texas, to put them on top now. What a moment. Conference championship on the line. The punter takes it all the way to the house.
You know, the special team coach told us that he thought they had a chance to either come up with a block punt or hit a big return. In this case, it's the latter. They set it up perfectly, took it all the way back, just like he told us.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. There's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Corners back up now and a couple yards off the ball. Same tailback, another carry. He's got the first and still going. He bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Fights off a defender.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They were not going to catch him that time. Aren't you taught on defense
is, Kirk. Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. After the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Back to throw. It's Shaw. Trapping for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Oh, they fake it. Can he get there? And the head coach's gamble there pays off. They do get the first down.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks, and to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They feed the fullback this time. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Blitz and a quick sack. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. On the run here, lets it go.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Longhorns will have to punt this one away. And here's the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. This should be the last play of the quarter. Here's the toss play. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this third quarter. We get to the end of the third, and we have a conference championship classic on our hands. Let's check out the stats real quick. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
How much can they pick up on third down? Try a field goal from here will be 57 yards. Powering through.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. On the toss play, runner moving left. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. DB is backing off from the line now. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here would be 55 yards. Out of the gun now on third down. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. On fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold the breath here. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And with the miss, we remain tied.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
The Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Breaks into the clear. Look out, he's loose. Past the 20. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched. The line of scrimmage, Kirk, just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Carry for the fullback. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Well, they feed the fullback here, the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
Here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. first down without scoring. It's an option look. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on third down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big fourth down coming up.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Maybe the last shot here. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they've got him! A fourth down sack and a turnover on downs. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Third down play for this offense. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, one of the ways a quarterback does a good job of making sure all the receivers are alive and in play is you never lock in on one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, you survey the field, look at the coverage, and here he finally finds the right guy for a nice pickup.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And on the carry, he's heading left. They got him down out near the 40. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
The second down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. Second down now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
to 10 here. Looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. He's got a man down the middle. He's in the clear. Touchdown. And they jump on top now here in the fourth.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They score, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Defense is coming after him. Took contact on the throw. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.